Hello friends, thanks for joining Avitech Learn. We already learned Clipboard ribbon when we started Home tab series. And today in the same series we will learn font and alignment ribbon. So I'm going to click on the font. When I click the font here, it will take me to the sheet. As you see the screen, we have to learn now font and the alignment ribbon. So let's go one by one. Let's learn the font ribbon now. So I have your data. I'm going to select the data right now. Now I'll go to the font style. We also have the shortcut keys. You can make your own shortcut keys if you're doing the same work every day. So I'm going to press here Alt. So when I press the Alt, in each tab we have some letters, right? From F2 till W. Based on the tabs we have some letters. Home tab we have a H. When I press H here, it will take me to the home tab. Inside home tab, whatever the ribbons we have, we can access that. So if I want to go back to the font style, we have your FF. You can see that I can go easily with the help of Alt H FF. So now I'm going to select the data. I'm going to press Alt H FF. Selected easily the font style. Again press Alt H. Now if I want to increase the font size, FS. So I'm going to press Alt H. So you can see that without using the mouse, I can go there, and with the help of the arrow key, I can increase the font size. The size of the text is increasing. So now let us do from the first. Again, I'm going to select the font complete data. I'll go to the font style. Whichever the font style you want, you can select. I've selected the font style. Now if you want the bold, you can keep the bold, italic. Now let me make the bold. I'm going to click on the bold. So you can see there the text bold. Now we can make this italic. Next we have here underline. Before going to underline, let us learn this first part. How to do this one? Avitech Learn. I want to keep this Avitech Learn for this data as a heading. Now I'm going to select this. After selection, in the alignment there is a word called merge and center. I'm going to click on this merge and center. You can see here it is merge and it is in the center. Now I'm going to select the whole data. Now there is an option called underline. So when I click the underline, you can see that it's going to make underline for all the text, but we don't want like this. Whatever the data I have, I can make the underline for all the text, but we don't want to do that one. Now let's remove that. I want to keep only for the Avitech Learn underline. Select this Avitech Learn, go back to the U, underline. Avitech Learn is underlined. Now there is one more option called double underline. You can see there is a double line. Now let me increase the size of the Avitech Learn. You can see there we're getting underline, double underline, as well as if I want to change, I can change the single underline. So this is, if you want, you can keep the underline for the text. I'm going to select this again. Now there is an option called, this is the option borders. Now what is the use of the borders now? So let's understand the borders now. Now I'm going to select the whole data. After selection, we'll go to the borders. There is the first option called bottom border. The second one is top, left and right. So let us understand this four first. As you see the screen, you can understand by seeing the images here. When I click on the bottom border, it will apply only for the bottom of the data. Again, I'm going to select here. I'll go back here. I'm going to select the top border. You can see here, we're going to select the top. Same like that, we have your left as well as right. So we're going to make the complete border we're going to cover the data with the borders. So these are the four options we're going to learn at the first in the borders. The next one is no borders. I can keep this no borders. So in the Excel, what happens, we'll get confused sometimes. If you're new to this application, we think that there are some lines are there. Anyhow, we'll get the print when I take this print as it is. It's not like that. So when I go to the file, we have the print option. You can see when I give the print for this, the data looks something like this. This is the output of my print. We don't have any borders right now. Until unless we'll select the borders for the data. So we need to select the borders for the data. We have to select this, select. Then we go back here. We have no border. When I click this all border, the data is applied with borders. So again select this. When I go to the file, print, and you can see now we got the borders for the data. So select the whole data again. So this is all borders. Now I'm going to put here no border again. So there is no border. You can see there is no border now. Select the old data again. Go back here. We have your outside borders. I'm going to click on the outside border. So only the outside border. What we done these 4 options, we can do it at one time. This option outside border. So these 4 options are nothing but bottom, top, left and right. So instead of doing all these 4, we can go directly to outside border. Now we have a thick box border. We have this option. You can see here. We are getting the thick border. Next one is, I'm going to keep again no border. So the border is removed. Again select this. Go back here option called bottom double border. When I click the bottom double border, we have here bottom double border. Again I'm going to select this. So remove this. No border. The border is removed. Select the data again. Thick bottom border. Top and bottom border. Top and thick border. Top and double bottom border. So when I apply this, you're going to see all the changes wherever you want based on the int images. So you can practice this one by applying. The next option, we have here draw option. I'm going to select the data. I'm going to click on the draw border. So wherever you want to draw the borders, you can draw the borders. See, I'm going to select this complete. As you see the screen, I'm drawing the rows. Now I'm going to draw the column line. See, I can draw the complete border is done now. So again go back there. Make it no border. Select the data again. Come back this option. There is an option called draw border grid. When I select this option, so with easily we can make the borders. So wherever I want, I can make the borders with this option. I hope this will help somewhere in your work. So the next option is erase border. I'm going to click on the erase. I'm going to see here we have the eraser. I can remove the border. I have removed borders. The next option is line color and line style. So what will happen with the line color and line style? When I select the line color, I'm going to select one color, red. See, I'm getting your pencil tool. So you cannot do anything with the pencil. If you want, you can do individually like this. I can do this one. Since we have selected the option called draw border line. If it is a draw border individual line, I have to select like this way. I have to select. I have to draw this way. So it will take time. It will take time for me to draw the borders for each cell and whatever the data I have based on that data here. If I want to draw, I have to draw like something like this. Individually I have to draw here. So it will take time, right? Instead of doing this, I have the best option. That option is called, now I'm going to select this data again. We have here line color and we also have here line style. I'm going to select one line style here. I have selected line style. Then I'll go back to the line color. I'm going to select the line color. Pencil, we got here pencil tool. Don't do anything since we already selected the data. Go back here, select all borders. So when you select all borders, automatically will apply the borders for the data. I'm going to show you one more time. Select the whole table, select the whole data, go back to the borders. We have a line style, whichever the line style you want, you can select. We'll get the pencil tool. Again go back here. Line color you want, you can change the line color again. Again you'll get the pencil tool. Don't do anything with the pencil tool. Just go back here, select the all borders. Automatically the data borders will be changed with the color. You can change the border color once you go this option all borders. I hope somewhere this option will help in your work. The next option is we have your fill color. I already showed you this option I already done one video based on the Excel basic tools. So please go and watch. I'm going to post that one in the description. This option is just background color for the cell. I'm going to click here. Go back this option and there is option called and we have the colors here. Whichever the colors you want, you can select. You can see here, I'm going to select this color. I want to change the color for this one. I can change the background color again here. Click here, change the font color. This you want to change. You can change the background color again. Font color you can change. So the data color, background color as well as text color we have changed. So this is the option 2 option you can use it. The next option is alignment. What is the use of the alignment? Let us select the data. We have the first option you can see here. It is align text left. When I click on this, you can see here the text is coming at the left side. But what about this first option? This is top align. So this option you're not going to see for this data. Only for this one you're going to see. If you have huge data, if you have more data, then you're going to see this option. Now I'm going to select this, click here. You can see here the Avitek is moving as well as that this text is also moving. Since the text size is small, you're not going to see much differences here, but here differences you want to see here. Now remove this Avitek learn, you just pause the Avitek learn. When I click on this, it will come down. So it is left side. So when I keep it at the center, it is in the center. Now we can see at 20, 40, 60, everything is in center. Let us increase the size this. I can click here, I can increase the size. So I have increased the size of the text, you can see here. I'm going to select the complete. Then if I want, I can increase the size or decrease the size. So now that the text what you see here, it is in the center, but it is not in the middle alignment. I'm going to select on the middle alignment. You can see here the Avitek learn will come in the middle. As well as the text, the data, what even that is also coming in the center, but we're not going to see the much differences here. But here we're going to see the differences, right? I'm going to increase the size of the Avitek learn. So when I remove this, it will go down. You can see that it's coming down. This is the center, and the same I'm going to select the data again. Now I'm going to keep it at the right side. So with the help of this alignment, left, right, and the center, you can use the data wherever you want. The next option is indent. Increase indent, we also have the shortcut key Ctrl Alt Shift Tab. If you want, you can do that one. Increase indent, when I click on this option, you can see I'm going to click this option, that is decrease indent and increase indent. I'm going to click the increase indent. You can see here it is moving from the left to right. We can increase the indent, I can decrease the indent, and I can decrease the indent. The next option is we have your orientation. We're going to change the angle of the text. When I click this option, we have here angle, counterclockwise, angle clockwise, vertical text, rotate text up, rotate text down. All this option, if you want, you can work. You can apply this. Let us apply and see one option here. I'm going to put your subject. Now I'm going to write here student name. You can see here, I want to keep this student name here as well as subject just next to the name. I'm going to remove this name. The subject has to come here. Okay. So now I'm going to select this part. Complete. I'm going to select. The subject is typed in the F13, right? So from here I'm going to select. Now I'll go back here, merge and center. You can see here it is merged and centered. So I want to make the font for this same font style. You know that what we have to do. Select here. We have your format painter. Click on this option. We have formatted. I think it is not in the merge. Select again, merge and center. So we got the subject. What about the student name? Again, we're going to select the student name from here to here. We need the student name here. For that, merge and center. And in this option, we are learning one more option called wrap text. So the student name has come. If I want to increase, I can increase something like this way. So you can see here, I can do this way, but I'm not doing this one. I want the student name has to come in proper position with the help of the wrap text. When I click on the wrap text, click here wrap text, you can see a student name. The student is on the top, the name has come down. So this I want in the center. To get it in the center, I can place it here. By using this option, I can keep student name center. Now this option, I want to turn this student name. To turn this, there is an option called orientation. When I click this option, I can use any among this option. So I'm going to use this vertical text. So we have here student name. Now I want to format. Now I'm going to keep this format. Now when I keep this format, the merge will go. I'm going to select this again. Merge and center. See here we have merge and center. We have removed this one. We'll keep this vertical text. Let us decrease the size of the text. See we're getting. But here we have missed one option. What option is missed out here? We have missed wrap text. So click on the wrap text. See we're getting the student name. Now I'm going to increase that cell. You can see here I'm increasing the size, the student name. If you want to change that font color, you can change the font color. So this again here we're going to make the merge and center. So we are done with this option. So this is the options, font and alignment. Please practice if you're new to this application. So I hope somewhere it will help in your work. This is the basic thing I'm teaching you. So once we finish the home series, so we go back to again insert page layout, formulas, data, review everything one by one basics. Then we'll start with the advanced concept. So apart from this, I'm going to start few more concepts. Thank you very much for your support. See you all in the next video.